What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I figured I'd do something a little bit different, something more on the IRL side. Today I figured I'd do a little setup video kind of showing you what I've been working with, like in terms of like my desk, how it looks, and like my monitors, and just kind of going over like what all the shit I use when I do recordings and just play games in general, what my entire like desk setup looks like and shit, because I don't really think I've ever shown y'all my setup out of all the videos I made. So I feel like today's a day I was just kind of in that mood because I personally like seeing people set up, especially like YouTubers and stuff, and see what they do when they play for like hours and hours a day to and make content for people and shit. I wanted to kind of show y'all what I did, and maybe y'all were curious like how mine looked like, and I figured y'all be kind of curious to see it too. So this is gonna be a video of me kind of with my phone, so it's not gonna be the best quality, but it's gonna be with my phone. I'm just gonna kind of show y'all and go over like what my setup looks like and everything about it and where I got the parts and stuff from. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. Yeah, I guess we'll just go from right to left here, starting with the Xbox here. So yeah, I got a Xbox Series X that I don't really use anymore, but the reason I bought it was because College Football 25 came out, and I had been waiting for that game for so long. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a pretty big football fan, so especially college football, and Madden's been pretty bad. That's no secret. Madden has sucked for over a decade now. I can't remember. I don't think I've played a single actual good Madden game. But I really like the college football series, especially college football 13 and 14. So I was really excited to see for college football 25 to come out. So before it came out, because it's only on Xbox and PS5, that I figured that I'd buy an Xbox because all my friends play on Xbox. That's the only reason I bought Xbox. I've always owned an Xbox and not a PlayStation. Though I do think PlayStation 5 is probably better. I really don't know because I haven't played PlayStation since the damn PS2 era. So. But anyway, I bought an Xbox because I wanted to play College Football 25. So I did pre-ordered it. Is not the Xbox, but the game. But I bought this back in like, when did College Football 25 come out? In like August, I want to say. So I bought this probably in like late July. It's like 200 something dollars. The game plus the game, which is like $70. Is like a little over $300 for this Xbox. So yeah, I really only bought it to play College Football 25. So when I'm not playing College Football 25, I'm not playing the Xbox. And it's kind of hidden back here behind my secondary monitor. But yeah, it's just it's pretty cool, I guess. I haven't played on a console. I haven't bought a console since the Xbox One, which was like the original Xbox One. That oh no, I got an Xbox One S too because my Xbox One was so fucking old. I really bought the day one Xbox One with the damn Halo Master Chief Collection bundle on that bitch. So yeah, but yeah, that's the Xbox that I have that I barely use. I don't have a capture card, so I can't record footage off the Xbox. I don't really plan on doing it either, but hey, maybe someday. Next, oh shit, my bad. Next is this little tracker thing that I got for my dog when she was in heat, because she used to like sneak out of the house and run away, so I'd be able to kind of find her and bring her back home because she was in heat, and I really didn't want to have puppies because she's already had a few puppies when I was gone, so I don't really want her to have any more because her puppies are kind of annoying, low-key, but I still love them. If you watch my walking and talking video, I kind of like show them off a little bit, but they've grown quite a bit since then. But yeah, it's like a little tracker, whatever brand that is. I can't really say, like Tree Active or some shit, TR Active. But it's like a little thing they snap onto their collar and get to know where they are. If you open up your phone, it's like GPS and shit. So it's kind of cool. Kind of like know where my dog is and stuff. I don't really use it anymore because she's not in heat, and I just kind of don't put her on my collar when she's not in heat. So yeah, there's that. Next, this is the oldest thing on my desk. I'm pretty sure. I don't really think there's anything else older in here, but I shot this back in 2019. I'll give a little backstory. So yeah, this is a 50 BMG brass casing from a 50 BMG I shot back when I was like 19 or some shit. I think it was back in like 2019, 2020. No, it was definitely might have been 2018 actually. Me and my buddies used to go to the gun range in the town he lived in to shoot guns and stuff, and there'd be a few people there, but they usually have like the typical AR-15, hunting rifles, 9mm rounds, pistols and stuff. But there's one guy, he was from Paducah, Kentucky, because I live in Kentucky, and he came down and he had all kinds of guns. He had like a Desert Eagle, a couple ARs, an MP5, like this is semi-automatic one. You can't buy fully automatics unless you have a special license for it. But he had a ACR, Remington ACR. He had a Bear 50 cal. I actually didn't believe it was a Bear 50 cal until he shot it, and then you just know kind of like what it is, and you see how fucking powerful that thing is. But he was really cool. He was just like, he was shooting it. He's like, I ain't gonna like tease you or anything. Like, who wants to shoot this thing? And we were all like, hell yeah, we all got to shoot it once, and it was just awesome. My friend of mine, he shot a steel plate, dude, and that thing just bent almost completely in half. So yeah, it was freaking awesome. So I've held. He gave us the casings that we shot. And I've kind of had it ever since. So if you hear me like bang on my desk and you hear like a noise, it's like this. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a 50 cal. Right here is a rusty ass 5.56 round that I left in the weather because I have an AR-15. I was just kind of shooting guns, and I think I had like a double feed or something, and I ejected this out of it. Out of the gun, and it kind of ended up on the ground, got rained on, so I got rust on it and stuff. That's what all it is. So I don't trust it enough to shoot it, so I kind of just leave it on my desk because I don't know what else to do with it. So yeah, that's it. Next is a 9mm bullet round, I guess. Same thing, just kind of ejected it, left it in the ground for a day, and it doesn't really have any rust on it or anything. I just don't feel like shooting it. Yeah, there it is right there. I just don't feel like shooting it, so I just kind of left it on my desk. And last but not least, I guess, is some 22 rounds, because I find these randomly in my floor and just around the house. And when I find them, I kind of just leave them on my desk. No real reason in particular why I do that. I just kind of do it because fuck it. I don't know. But yeah, here's a 22. There's another one right there, but I don't know if you really care about that. So yeah. Next this is the switch to my ring light. All right, I actually ended the recording. Like I was saying, this is the ring light or the button to my ring light. I press it and it turns on. So because my webcam's exposure is not high enough or low enough, whatever, I think it's high enough that when I don't have this on, it's either like really shitty quality if I don't have it on and leave the exposure high, or it's gonna be really like better quality, but it's gonna be really fucking dark. So I had this to compensate, because without this, it's like really dark. It looks like my fucking room it's like pitch fucking black. So I just use this ring light, shine it on myself, and it makes it look a bit better. So yeah, that's just the switch for it. I reach over here, turn it on before every recording, so it doesn't look fucking terrible, I guess. Next up, I guess I need to stop saying that. Next up is the monitor. This is my secondary monitor. It used to be my main monitor for the longest time, like for like 4 years. This was my main monitor. It's a AOC, right there, AOC, 1080p, 27-inch monitor. It used to be, like I said, it used to be my main monitor for the longest time. I used to have this as my main monitor, and I just had like a shitty ass TV. It's like a 1080p, 60 FPS, like probably not even $100 fucking TV that used to be my mom's. So I took that shit from her and made it my secondary monitor. So yeah, this was my main monitor for about 4 years, because I broke my first one that I ever had, and I bought this one afterwards because I thought it looked cool and I thought the borderless was cool. And yeah, it was only until recently, a couple months ago, this was my main monitor. But I recently bought the new one that is my main monitor now, so we'll get into that later. And then up here, obviously, is my webcam. It is a NexiGo, yeah, I say it says NexiGo, not Geo Wild type shit. 1080p, 60 FPS webcam. It's pretty cheap. I think it was like $100, maybe just $100 or $80, something like that. I've had this webcam for about as long as I've been doing YouTube videos. I bought it shortly after I made my YouTube channel. Before that, I was using like a 720p, 30 FPS webcam that my mom had. Like a lot of shit that I used early on was from my mom that she just so happened to have. That was what I was using before this, but I ended up buying this one because the quality of a 720p 30 fps webcam, as you could assume, is pretty trash. Just go to my old videos and you'll see. But I used to stream with that and shit too. I think it would probably have been better if I just not used the webcam for those videos, but in those streams. But yeah, I did, and it looked pretty bad. But then I bought this one and it looked better. So yeah, that's the one I use now. I've been using this for, like I said, almost as long as I've been doing YouTube. So I'm still using it. I thought about replacing it, but I just haven't yet. Maybe here soon, near future, maybe I'll buy a new one. But for right now, I plan on keeping using this one. It's an alright webcam. It's nothing like spectacular or anything. Like I said, the exposure is kind of bad on it, so it makes it hard without a ring light. It's basically impossible without a ring light to have a decent quality webcam or like fucking footage. So yeah. All right, continuing with the right to left, we got the main monitor, which I bought back in July. It's a AOC 1440 180 fps hertz 27-inch monitor. Try to study this. My bad, guys. Yeah, it's a 1440 monitor. I bought it back in July for like $250 because I wanted to move on from this one. Nothing wrong with this one. Nothing wrong with I love this monitor, but I upgraded my PC. I went from a 3060 to a 4070 Super, and I figured I probably want to upgrade my monitor too, just from 1080p to 1440, because I wanted to try out 1440 gaming or video, or just like playing games in 1440. I must say I have not regretted that decision. I really like playing in 1440, and it has a higher FPS, but you really don't notice the difference between 36 frames. I really don't notice the difference between my 1440 and my 180 FPS. And most of the time I don't even be getting 180 FPS on most games anyway, so yeah, I got a fucking itch right here. But yeah, this is my main monitor. Bought it, like I said, in like July, sometime around there. At the same time I bought my desk and my keyboard. It's been serving me well. I've had no complaints about it. I really enjoy it. I think 1440 is pretty good. Maybe I think 4K might be a little too high for my personal taste, but 1440 I like I said, I really enjoy it. It makes it look crisp and clean. And yeah, just no complaints at all about this monitor. I kind of skipped over this one, but here's the monitor mount I bought, which is the little fucking Shuano that keeps getting advertised on TikTok and YouTube and shit about like these fucking spaceship style, like fucking grade aluminum and shit like that. I didn't buy this off the TikTok shop. I bought it off Amazon, but it looked good enough to me. It just coincidentally was the same one that they advertised on TikTok. I didn't buy it because of TikTok. I swear I didn't buy it because of TikTok. But it's a dual monitor mount. I kind of wish I would have bought one separate mount for each monitor, because I feel like this really limits to where I can put my monitors. But the reason I bought this was because this monitor had a fat ass mount on it. Like, it took up like over half my desk here. So my fucking keyboard was like right here. I had like less room for my mouse, and between this monitor, or what I was standing on, and this monitor and its mount, and it got annoying. And my friend suggested the idea of buying a monitor mount, and I was like, don't I have to put those on the wall? He's like, no, you can just you can get one that hook onto your desk. And I was like, what? So shortly after he said that, I bought this, and it was like $30. And I've not looked back since. I really enjoy having these on a mount like this. Gives me more room on my desk, more room to move around on the keyboard or on the mouse and shit. And yeah, it doesn't really do a good job of hiding cables though. My cable management has always been bad, but there's a reason for that. The reason I don't really take the time to manage my cables is because I do take my PC around with me sometimes when I go to my friend's house. I like to go hang out and stuff, usually like play games together on our PCs, and it would be such a hassle to take apart all the cable management. Is either like buy extra cables or take the extra time to disassemble the cable management and then reassemble it when I got home. And I was like, that really doesn't seem like something I really want to do every time I fucking take my PC somewhere. So I decided to just not do it. And it kind of looks like shit, I ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. Yeah, moving on from that. Next is the mouse. I kind of skipped over that as well, but here's my mouse. It's a G502 Hero wired mouse. Never been a big fan of wireless stuff, but this does kind of get annoying at sometimes. But it's a really solid mouse. I like mice that have like some weight to them, and this one has some pretty good weight to it. I'm pretty sure you can even buy some weights to put on the bottom to have more of that. But I like my mice to have some like girth to it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really comfortable mouse. Like I feel like I can really. I'm not very good at first-person shooters, but I can really feel like I can move around with this thing. Has a few buttons on it. Like I said, it's a really popular mouse. Scroll wheel's nice. There's like a way to unlock it, but I don't really do that. And then there's like the sniper button that I never use. Then you see like so is my DPS, or was it PDI, whatever the fuck it's called, pixels per second, whatever the fuck. And then they have like a few buttons right here. These like change the sensitivity, and these are like just to bind it. I don't really remember what this does. I don't really know what that does, but and then yeah, whatever. But I used to have a Corsair mouse that I had for the longest time. Ever since I had a PC, I had a Corsair mouse because it's what came with it. Because I bought my PC from a person I knew who didn't want it anymore. It was selling it for cheap as a used PC, pretty much a pre-build. I'm pretty sure it was a pre-build actually, but I bought it from him for pretty cheap, and it came with the Corsair mouse I was using for a while. Bro, can you just fucking shut up, please? Please? I don't care that I changed my DPI. But yeah, it was a Corsair mouse. It was a Corsair. I couldn't really tell you what it is. I don't remember. But the reason I got rid of it was because it just got so old. It kept double clicking when I right and left clicked. The middle mouse button just did not work. Like the scroll wheel worked, but the button that you press down on it didn't. So that didn't work. Double clicked all the time. It was just trash. It was just honestly trash. I got pissed off on it. You probably hear me complain about some of my videos a while back before I bought this mouse. I'm talking about a while back, like over a year ago. So I ended up just trashing that mouse, getting this Logitech mouse that had really good reviews on Amazon, and I've enjoyed it ever since. I really like the mouse. It's a little dirty, I ain't gonna lie. I need to clean it again. I cleaned it not too long ago, but it's kind of hard to clean, I ain't gonna lie. It's got some rubber bits, it's hard to clean, but yeah, really like this mouse. Recommend it if you're looking for a new one. Yeah. Next is the mouse pad. This mouse pad is the pad I've had. Once again, came with that PC that I bought from that person, from that human being. What the fuck? This came with you gave me this with the PC. I've been using it ever since. I never really had a reason to buy a new mouse pad. This served it perfectly fine. It's really dirty though. You can see like the scratch marks and shit that you can put in this because things are fucking dirty. I've never cleaned it. I thought about getting a new mouse pad a few times, like the ones like big ones that go underneath your fucking keyboard too. But I never really invested in that. I've always had this mouse pad because it serves me really well. It's big enough for me. I don't really be using more than this. Actually, I don't even use like half this. I could use a smaller mouse pad if I wanted to, but because I really do run with a high DPI. Is that what it's called? DPI? Yeah, DPI or something. But yeah, I run with a high DPI, so I don't really need a really big mouse pad or anything. So, but yeah, this is, like I said, been as old. This and like the speaker is like the oldest thing in my setup that I've had since I had a PC, essentially. So moving on, we got the keyboard. I bought this the same time I bought my monitor, so like back in like early July. It's a Logitech like G902 952 something like that, wireless keyboard. I was needing a new keyboard because I used to have another Logitech keyboard that was like, it was a G like 502 or 522, some bullshit like that, but it was like Carbon Edition or whatever. It was like a full-size mechanical keyboard just like this one, but the problem with it was, and the reason I had to move on from it was because its W key wouldn't work. It would just kind of just stop working when I pressed it. So I got really upset because I was playing games, like I think during my Halo 3 Lasso runs, you can hear me complain about it. During my Minecraft Hardcore, you can hear me complaining about it. And just a lot of different videos that kept complaining about my W key. So I just got fed up, tired. I really didn't want to get rid of the keyboard. I tried cleaning it, tried taking the button out or the key out and doing shit with it, and like, I don't know. I tried multiple different things. It just didn't work. I think it was just something with the circuitry or something underneath for that key, but it just did not fucking function. So, or it just kept not working. So I just completely gave up on it, moved on, bought this. I actually did not intend to buy a wireless keyboard because I really don't care much for wireless stuff, but I've been enjoying it, man. I like being able to like move it around and not have to worry about where my PC is and how far away the cable is. Because it's wireless, it can be anywhere. I just have a charger hooked up to this USB strip right here that I use to put the charger in. Whenever it's low, I just plug the charger in. If I want to play without having to worry about battery going down, I can just put the charger in while I play. But I usually don't do that. I usually keep it wireless like it is right now. And yeah, it's just a solid keyboard. Have had no complaints about it. I bought this back in like July, around the same time I bought this desk, and that monitor is was back in like July. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's really nice. Next up is I mentioned this just a few minutes ago, but get the fuck out of here. This is a speaker I stole from my mom. And used to have it on her. She used to have it on her desktop, and I was like, man, she really don't need this. So I fucking snagged it a long time ago. Like, I've had this speaker here for about 4 years. I've always used it because sometimes I just don't like using a headset or earbuds anymore, or headphones anymore, while I'm like just watching YouTube, watching Netflix, watching whatever the hell, or just playing games without having to use earbuds or headset. Sometimes I just want to have the speaker going, and it's kind of convenient because it's just there. I don't always use it, but it's pretty solid. It's a really cheap speaker. I think it's like $20 or something like that, and the sound quality is decent enough. It's not great. It's not like a stereo speaker or anything. Well, it is, but it's not like an actual like good one. It's just kind of, I don't want to bash it too much. I love this thing. I love you. But it is not the most expensive or highest quality piece of thing, and it's fine. It serves its purpose. It's decent, man. I use it quite a bit actually. So moving on from that, we have these earbuds. These are just the basic Apple earphones that you can buy, like the old school ones. I've always liked these. These are like the only like earbuds that I can buy or that I can use. Because my ears are weird. Like those usually the like plunger looking ones, the little long ones with like the rubber piece at the end of them. Like I cannot use those. Like those just fall right out of my ear. It's just something with my ear that whoa. Trying to get my finger out of there we go. But it's just I've never been able to use those earphones. So I always use these, and I got tired of using the headset. I used to have a Razer Kraken. Well, I still have it. But I was gone for like a year, and this thing came back in shambles. I mean, this thing is in rough shape. It's pretty old. I've been using this for years. Like I said, one of the older things. Actually, it might be older than that speaker actually, because I bought this headset a long time ago. Long time ago. The Razer Kraken, but it just got uncomfortable to wear. The cooling gel in the earmuffs long since worn out. It's just in complete disarray. It's uncomfortable to wear after like long gaming hours and shit. So I just was like, yeah, gotta move on from it. I wanted to try earbuds because I figured they would be more comfortable, and I think they are. Because I don't like this little band on the top. Like these headsets are usually heavy. There's really no reason for me to use a headset anymore because I have a separate microphone that I'll get into later. Yeah. I've long since got rid of, or I haven't, not really long since, but it's been a few months since I've used these, really. And yeah, I use these when I play on my Xbox, and that's about it, because it has a microphone on it. But the microphone quality was kind of bad, so I'll get into more of that later. But yep, that got uncomfortable to wear, so I moved on to these, and I've been using these ever since. They're cheap. They're only like $5 for like a pack of 3 of them. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Next up is my Blue Yeti, which has been my microphone ever since I started doing YouTube, almost as long as I've been streaming, because I actually streamed before I started doing YouTube, because I don't know, I got good internet, so I decided to start streaming. So I got this because I was tired of using that Razer Kraken microphone, because its microphone quality is not good. It's pretty subpar, actually. I think Turtle Beach just had better microphone quality than that. And I started noticing that. I was like, yeah, this mic quality is pretty bad. You can hear me breathing and shit, and I don't think anybody wants to hear that. So I invested $100, 100 smackaroos, to buy a Blue Yeti microphone for my YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, I've been using this ever since. It's really old. Like I said, it's like 4 years old. Old is like most of the old stuff on my setup ever since I've had a PC, damn near. I have it on a boom arm, but it does come with a stand, but the problem with that is that you can't really get it up to your mouth as well, and when you're like fucking hitting the desk at all, like even accidentally, you can hear that shit loud as fuck, and I don't think anybody wanted to hear that. You can still hear the springs shake when I slam, like if I slam really hard, but usually the microphone doesn't pick that up, so but at least not for a while. So yeah, I really like this microphone. I think the quality sounds really good for the price, and I've, you know, what's there to say about Blue Yeti? It hasn't already been said. So yeah, most beginner streamers and YouTubers use this microphone, and it's like pretty obvious why it's really good, really solid. Moving on, I guess next is this power strip, which is just, I'll just make this brief. It's just a power strip for USBs. Barely fucking works. I wanted this for my phone, for a phone charger, so I could like charge my phone at my desk without hooking it up into my PC. But for some reason, it just doesn't work with iPhone chargers. I mean, it kind of does and it kind of doesn't. So I kind of like don't use it for that anymore. It just has this charger for the GPS thing, and it has the charger for the keyboard, and it has the cord that runs into this ring light right here. So yeah, my voice is starting to get fucking hoarse. I don't usually talk this much. I'm gonna stand up for this because next is the PC. Yep, I guess I'll go ahead and go over the specs of it. The specs are in my channel's bio. I have all the specs between like what my fucking CPU cooler is, what my monitors are, everything. Like everything's in the channel's bio, but I'll also put it in the description of this video just for the context of it. So like I said, this is my PC. Obviously, before I upgraded my PC, I had a 3060 in it, and that was fine. Like, it was all perfectly fine, but I wanted to upgrade it because it's been a while. Like, I had not upgraded my PC in like over 2 years. I feel like it was high time to do it, and some of the parts of my PC had been around for like 5 years, and they were like super outdated. Like, my motherboard was like a MSI B350 Bazooka or some shit, and I kind of got fed up with it. It was just, I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just like, it was old, and you couldn't put, like, I don't think it had M.2 slots in it. So I've said, well, I guess it's time to upgrade my PC. So I spent about $1,400 on all the parts, pretty much replacing everything in it with newer and better shit. So I replaced the 3060 with a 4070 Super. I replaced the Ryzen 7 3000X XT or some shit, and I replaced it with the Ryzen 7 5950 X3D, and I replaced the motherboard with an Asus Tough Gaming 570X, some shit like that, plus Wi-Fi. It's pretty popular motherboard, and I replaced all that shit, put M.2 in it, even got a new power supply in it and everything. So yeah, I don't have any LED strips in it. I used to have an LED strip in my other case, but I just didn't transfer it over to this one. The only thing that's shining in there is the motherboard, strangely enough. It's RGB, and the little lights that's coming off the graphics card right there. So you can't really see what's inside of it, but yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'll put the specs in the description. The power supply also has RGB in it, strangely enough. But the case, the tower, it was a gift from my brother for like my birthday, I think, or Christmas. I used to have like a big ass MSI fucking huge tower. Like, it was like this freaking tall and like wider, and my brother got me a new case, and this is what I've been using. It's like a Corsair something other case. It's like $100, I think, on Amazon. Pretty solid case. I really like it. I bought the same thing for my mom when I built her PC from the spare parts I had on my old one, and yeah, it's just solid case. I really have no complaints about it whatsoever. Neither about my PC. Yeah. moving on from the PC. Next is, there's a bottle of water. I got a couple Xbox controllers on this little stand right here for when I play games. I bought a wired controller because I was tired of hooking up micro USBs because I don't buy batteries for controllers because I don't really play on Xbox or consoles at all. So I bought a wired controller because I got tired of putting micro USB cables into this one and then fucking like me out, because I move a lot when I play games. I was tired of the micro USB coming out of the controller while I'm playing the game. That shit got mad annoying, especially on online games when you can't pause the game to fix it. So I bought a wired controller, which was like $20 or some shit. Yeah, but I don't really be playing Xbox that much anymore. So right here, there's a bore sight. It's like something that you put in the chamber of your gun that shoots a laser out so you can sight it in before when you put a new sight on it. Here's some batteries for it. There's like simple watch batteries. Here's a box that my brother gave me for his wedding, because I'm the best man for his wedding. It's a cool little decorated box. It says best man on it and the date of the wedding. And here is a knife he gave me for it. Unfortunately, I left this shit outside, so it is a little rusted. You can't really tell, but yeah, it has my name engraved on it, and I think it's a really sick knife. I use it for a lot of things. Back here is some spent shells. These are 243 Winchester rounds, or casings, that, I can't remember when I shot these, but I used to hunt with a 243 before I got my 308. That's what I use now. I took this hunting. I used these rounds to hunt my first deer with, and I've been using it ever since until I bought, obviously I bought my 308. But I was using these 243s because I don't know if you knew this, but I do hunt quite a bit. Not so much anymore, but I did. I do plan on going deer hunting this year with my 308. I gave my 243 to my little brother for when he takes up hunting, whenever that day comes. I don't really think he's into it right now, but yeah, 243 rounds, pretty solid rounds. I enjoy them, kind of like 308, but smaller bullet. Behind this is this piece of fucking shit internet that I have, which is AT&T All-Fi. I used to have AT&T Uverse when we first moved in here, but now we have this because I got rid of Uverse, and this is just a complete downgrade in my opinion. I mean, it is kind of faster, but the upload speed's kind of bad. That's why I don't stream anymore. I used to stream when I came here, yeah, I don't stream anymore. So because it says its upload speed is fast enough to stream in 1080, but I've literally tried so many times to stream and it just doesn't work. It just skips frames. It's awful. It's unwatchable. So I don't do it. More about the internet. It's hard to get good internet where I live because I literally live in the fucking middle of nowhere. So it's really hard to get good internet out here. You can only get satellite internet, and the only options is AT&T and fucking Starlink, which is that Elon Musk shit that my friends keep telling me about. We just have AT&T, so that's that. I can't really stream or anything on it. It's kind of trash sometimes. I literally can't play certain online games like Escape from Tarkov. My ping is so high that I cannot play Escape from Tarkov online without getting kicked at least a few times. Alright, then here's my hat. Here's my lucky gamer hat. Little Under Armour fitted hat. And then here's the desk. It's an L-shaped desk that I bought when I bought the monitor and the keyboard. So back in like early July, I bought this because I wanted more desk space. I was actually planning on getting a triple monitor setup with that TV monitor, this monitor, and that monitor when I bought it. So I bought the desk with the intention of doing that, but I never ended up buying a third monitor. I gave the TV shit back to my mom for her PC, but she really needs to get a new monitor because that thing's kind of trash. But I bought this desk just because I wanted more desk space, because my old desk was like from like here, like where the corner starts to where it ends right there. So yeah, I wanted more desk space, so I bought this desk. It was like $100 on Amazon. It's like an L-shaped desk. I've always wanted an L-shaped desk because of the space. Yeah, like I said, I wanted more space. There's a fucking hole in the wall. That was there when I moved here, so that was not me. I did not rage or anything and make that hole. This is my desk, and yeah, it's pretty much all that's left of my setup. I guess I can show you the underneath of my desk. It's just a mess of cables down here. Ethernet cable right there, bunch of cables. Some of those are like to the power of my the Wi-Fi modem, and then there's the power strip that everything goes into, and then here's a steering wheel and some pedals because I used to play racing games quite a bit, so I bought the Logitech steering wheel and shit, but I can't use it anymore because one of the dogs chewed it up because one of the puppies the female puppy actually went to her first heat not too long ago, and I let her in my room and fell asleep, and she woke up and decided to chew on that. I could probably replace the cord that she chewed up. It's not like it was into the steering wheel or anything, but I can't use it anymore. So yeah, that's about it for this setup video, guys. Sorry it wasn't the best of quality. I'm just recording this off my phone, obviously. I can't fucking seem to hold straight, and I've already recorded this once, so my voice is so hoarse because I forgot to record it in landscape and record it in portrait the whole time, and didn't realize I did it until after I finished the fucking video. I was like, I'm so dumb. But I got it out of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought this was a little cool. Like I said, I enjoy seeing people's setups and stuff, and I hope that y'all feel the same about my setup. One more thing, I mentioned I hunted, so I want to show you this deer I got last season. I'm just going to grab it real fast. So yeah, here's the skull. I kind of had it like, what's it called, European skull mounted. I did it myself with a knife and boiling it in a pot so the skin would loosen up and stuff, which was very smelly and it kind of sucked, but it has a weird antlers. It's a 9, or I think it's 8 point. I can't remember what I tagged it as, but it's like a 9 or an 8 point. But yeah, skull mounted myself. That's why it looks like shit, especially like, hold on. Yeah, right there, it has like some holes in it from where I stabbed it with a knife, trying to cut off the stuff. It's really nasty and messy, but I think it turned out all right. It's not the craziest, nice looking deer, but I'm pretty sure I saw some brain in there too. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, some people put them in the ground so the worms and stuff eat the meat and stuff off the skull. And other people like give them to people, and they like put in like a little tank that insects eat them on them with. But I did it myself with just boiling it and carving it out all off with a knife. So it took a very long time, and it still doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look perfect or anything, but it's good enough for me. So yep, there's that. There's what I wanted to show y'all guys. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it as always, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.